Hi there and welcome to the Harley Davidson V-Rod 1250. 58 plate bike, 8,400 miles, gleaming, absolutely brilliant condition, really nice. Seen little or no wet weather. Take it around the back here, it's got a brand new Pirelli rear tyre, just put that on. Brand new MOT and oil and filter service has just been done. I've checked all the pads, they're good. The belt is in excellent condition. There's no evidence of the belt ever being changed, but more and more now these belts are lasting the life of the bike, and it is in tip-top condition. There's no cracking or fraying or anything like that, no holes in it. So it's all good to go. I'll pick it to pieces and show you all of the little niggles just to save any embarrassment when it's collected or delivered. Again, front tyre is very nearly new. That's been done very recently. It's got tons and tons of life left in it. So the worst thing about this bike is this light lacquer peel back off the lacquered leg stanchions. I mean, there isn't any sign of any of this anywhere else, it's just here. And you see it on Triumphs as well. It's where they lacquer it and then you get a bug or a stone chip or something, just a tiny bit of grip gets under it and it just starts to open up, sadly. But the rest of it is bright and clean, all the chrome's good, and there isn't any corrosion on this bike at all. Down here, again, another spot that you get everything happening is the regulator there. Regulator rectifier sits right behind the rear wheel, so you know, bits and pieces get flicked up onto that. Now I have given that a touch up, but it's in good shape. It's certainly very nice condition. And rather cleverly they hide the radiator behind this cowl, and you can tell from that, you know, there hasn't been excessive amounts of off-roading going on this bike. So that's one of the little niggles. The other one is on the seat. I'll move to that in a second. I mean, this is just delicious. Absolutely bright, sparkling and lovely. There's no marks or dings on the tank either. Everything's bright and lovely. Just this little seam here, it's not opening up. What's happened is, if you imagine there's leather going, or leatherette going over the top of this section has lost the cover of it. It's just been worn off, and you can see the fuzz underneath. A little bit of black pen there just to take the eye away from it. So when you pull back from the bike, you can really not even notice it. It's only when you're shown, but again, I'm showing you everything. I just got this bike MOT'd yesterday, and the guy said on the previous MOT there was something about some you know, fluctuation in brake performance. And he's checked it over and he says it's absolutely fine. There's no fluctuation on the machine at all. But to be completely honest, when I ride this bike, I get a little bit of feedback through the front brake lever telling me that these, or one of them, isn't completely and utterly true. So it is minimal, it's nice and safe. The MOT guy hasn't even put it on as an advisory, but I want to mention it now because these discs are jolly expensive. The best price I can find is £300, including discs and pads for both sides. So if someone wants to do that, bear that in mind. Personally, they are not even lipped with 8,000 miles on them. It's a little bit of feedback through the brake. The brakes work fine. I would live with it until they're a bit more worn. But yeah, just bear it in mind. It's £300. You may need to budget for that if you want to do it in the future. Spokes are in good condition. There is a tiny bit of minimal pitting there. I haven't polished them, to be honest. I just can't be bothered. There's too much going on in my life to get into that. What I love about this bike is this keyless system. So once you turn that on, you can leave it on, and then you can just flick through side lights, off, ignition. As long as this fob is present in your pocket, you will now be able to start the bike. As soon as you walk away with the fob, the bike shuts down and the alarm activates. I've got standard pipes as well, but these are absolute monsters. These are handmade and they're brilliant. They sound fantastic and look fantastic. It's quite a noise actually, a bit of an impact. This must be one of the longest videos I've ever done. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if you're interested in coming and have a look, or you want to do a deal, give me a ring on the number on the advert and we'll have a chat. Goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.